right. Good morning, Misfits. You know what I just realized? This is fucking embarrassing. I just forgot. I forgot to upload the. I forgot to upload the slides, which shouldn't take very long at all. But let's do it now. Let's. We'll do it live, and we'll do it in one big slideshow. Um, this way I can be extra unprofessional. It's a good thing I do this shit for free. Because actually it's a good thing that this show does not have a lot of content today. All right, there are the slides, and we just got to get the daily breakdown screenshot. Let's see, get rid of that, and we are almost good. Shit, we might not have the daily breakdown screenshot because when you type in news, sometimes it changes. There's one, there's two, there's shit. Yep, they got them all scrambled now. Okay, I'll just read them. I'll just fucking read them. you know, you know, I don't know how many times I've said this to you, but I do my show in the mornings before the show, right? Like I don't consider this I don't consider myself a podcaster. I build bathrooms and kitchens for a living. So, minimal effort should be the name of this podcast. Minimum effort should definitely be what we call it. But I'm gonna throw in an extra slide today. Actually, it's a weird, it's like a video. Um, but it's my whole feed for the past 24 hours, and I wanted to sort of give you guys an update since yesterday. Let's see here. Downloads, where are you? There you are. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Yep, 132. So, here is what has been going on for the last 24 hours. It's actually been a little bit hold on. Woo! Bless me. And the reason why I wanted to put this in here is I I I don't say this to like sound, like cocky or whatever, but there is a reason what I do. Like there's a strategy, and when I was doing this a few years ago, I remember I would get a lot of criticism from my followers about how my page looks like it's just a blah blah blah. Yeah, like I get it. It looks like a food fight. It looks like I'm just fighting with people. Um and I kind of am, but there is a reason why I'm going after a certain group of people. All right. So when I did this a few years ago, I went after a certain group of people, and we actually named them. All right. We called them what is it? Woke mafia, the fucking woke mafia something. Can't remember. Actually, now that I think about it, it was fucking 4 years ago. But the something mafia. I can't remember now. Something mafia. And it was these creators. It was that Dinesh guy, this guy Modern Warrior, Tizzy Ent. And these are crazy leftists that were doxing people, harassing people, trying to get people canceled. They were essentially cancel culture. Okay. And when you find a network, right? And this is what this is. It's a network. The people I'm going after. Exposing it by explaining what it is doesn't work. Okay? You have to fight them. You have to bring them to your page. You have to draw them out. You have to fucking bait them, troll them, and expose them through their own actions, right? Because if I were to just say Alex Rosen, right, is probably being paid by Andrew Tate or some other figure to promote this anti-Israel content because it's part of a network that's designed to um, distract you. I'd probably sound like a fucking crazy person, right? What if I showed you? What if I poked at these people? Right? What if I sort of infiltrated the network and became this annoyance to them where they all started attacking me and I became the common denominator instead of the Jews? Right? Why is Misfit fighting these people so hard? I'll tell you why. So, with the cancel culture movement, it's because I didn't like seeing them hurt people, right? They were hurting people. They were doxing conservative accounts, ruining people's lives, getting people fired. And now I'm seeing them hurt people, which I actually, they're not even hurting people. They're hurting a movement. They're hurting the MAGA movement, right? They infiltrated themselves into the Make America Great Again movement, Donald Trump supporters. You start at the bottom, you sort of work your way up the ladder. Let me get rid of a couple of screens here because my CPU, there we go. CPU was definitely slowing down. I had a few too many screens open. Yeah, these people are it's all the same thing, by the way. It's always about clout and money. Like the leftists from a few years ago, the ones that tried to cancel me, tried to cancel a bunch of other people. It's clout and money, right? Attention. And it's the same thing with these people. This is why I said don't call them anti-Semitic, right? Don't call them anti-Semitic because they don't hate Jews. They don't hate Jews. Alex Rosen is a Jew. He doesn't hate Jews for being Jews. That's anti-Semitism. Hating a Jew because they're Jewish, truly believing what you're saying, that's anti-Semitism. But that's getting played out. It's like racism, right? When the left calls everybody racist. Um, but these people are anti-Semitic, quote unquote, because they're being paid. It's like one way or another, they're doing it for money. Even if they're not directly being paid by some evil entity, they know that their accounts are growing unnaturally. They're gaining popularity and clicks, and they're getting more and more ridiculous. We did the show yesterday showing you how it's possible that the people at the top would be like Candace Owens, Andrew Tate, where they are just inspiring these other people through just monkey see, monkey do type of shit. But if we don't rein this in, right? The same people that I was going after 4 years ago. Think about this, right? I was going after the most radical leftists on the internet, radical, crazy leftists that are just fucking gender identity, DEI, fucking anti MAGA, blah, 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 right? Crazy, crazy radicals. I fucked them up. I'm not joking. I fucked them up. There's a reason why I got banned 360 times. There is change.org petitions about me with over 1,000 over 1,200 signatures to get me taken off the internet. There is one hate page about me still on TikTok that has 2.5 billion with a B views. I think it's called Zach Bonfilio Explained. And it's just a bunch of people that are triggered talking shit about me. Right? So there's I did what I intended to do with that, and now I'm doing it again. And I understand that my page may look crazy. I get it. I don't care. I don't care about my image. I don't. Again, I don't do this for a living. I have a real job. I could turn off the internet tomorrow and it doesn't affect my day to day, right? In fact, it would probably improve it. I would have more time. I would have way more time to do fun stuff. But I believe in what I'm doing. I really do. I believe that I'm making a difference. I believe that I'm trying to awaken some people. And that's the whole point of the First Amendment. That's the whole point of having your voice. Having your voice, right? If you don't use your voice to do something, to leave your mark on the world, if you only use your voice to enrich yourself, right? If your platform is only designed to get you more popular and rich and famous, then it's nothing to do with the First Amendment, you know? The founding fathers weren't like, you know why people should have free speech? So that they can get rich. Nah, they were like, people should have free speech so they can make a difference, right? It's important. And that's what I use mine for. Whether you want to believe that or not, whether you think I'm being altruistic or not. I don't think I'm fully altruistic. I like doing this. I enjoy trolling. I won't say no if this account grows naturally. But I think I've proven over and over again through 360 TikTok accounts, 30 Facebook accounts, 4 Instagrams, and 3 X accounts all coming down. I think I have proven that I will do this and I will ride it into the dirt and start all over. It's not a like my account will probably come down. I piss off the right people. I piss off the people that know how to take you down. And then I just keep coming back. I'm like a fucking mosquito. Um, so just wanted to preface that before I get into it because we're going to be talking about this. This is probably going to be a main focus. The platform will pivot because this shit right here, cancel culture, it works both ways. It works on the right and the left. They will try to shut me up, even though I'm going after people on the quote right. They will try. Watch. But I did a screen record because I rushed to put the show together. So we'll play the screen record and I'll try to pause it and I'll go through point by point. Should we do the daily breakdown for? Let's get the daily breakdown out of the way because it's not that exciting actually. There's the fires. Okay, so we got fires. That's nice. Um, the fires you already know about. Palisades is now 18% contained. The death toll rises to 25. And Gavin Newsom has ordered new executive orders for, quote, greedy spectators. He issued an executive order on Tuesday intended to protect the firestorm victims in the Los Angeles area from predatory land speculators. You mean like you? Making aggressive and unsolicited cash offers to purchase their property. Now, you remember when I was telling you about how AIPAC is like the talking point for the same people that I'm going after? They're like, oh my God, AIPAC. AIPAC bought 90% of Congress. The National Association of Realtors is the #1 PAC. They're the people that donate the most money to Congress. So I don't put any weight behind what this fucking greasy cunt is saying. I would suspect that this is just lip service because I'm telling you, the National Association of Realtors has a lot to gain by the Maui fires, the LA fires, the train derailments, the fucking everything. Everything. Like, if a whole town gets poisoned, like East Palestine, Ohio, yeah, that helps out somebody. It's not fucking AIPAC. If the entirety of LA catches on fire, that helps somebody. It's not AIPAC. If Maui catches on fire, it helps somebody, and it's not fucking AIPAC. Fucking stupid, fucking retarded morons with your stupid fucking AIPAC talking point. AIPAC and the Talmud. It's all you fucking retard NPC fucking losers. Repeat over and over again because you are a fucking hive mind just like the left. You do not have an original thought running through your stupid fucking brain. Open your actual mind. Don't just repeat what some fucking moron conspiracy theorist like Ian Carroll said because he was inspired by Candace Owens, the fucking Tate mistress, probably. Fucking idiots. So anyway, there's that. And the South Korean president was arrested. I don't know enough about this, but he's been detained. Impeached South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol was detained on Wednesday and taken away by law enforcement officials for questioning after a dramatic pre-dawn police raid. involving thousands of law enforcement officials. Thousands of law enforcement officials to get one guy? He becomes the first sitting South Korean president to be detained. I don't know, man. They went after this guy pretty hard. And I know that he's more of the conservative side. I think that what he did with the martial law thing, and by the way, just want to be very clear, I don't know enough about it, so I could be wrong. Um, he he imposed martial law, I think, a little prematurely, and I think that resoundingly on both sides, they were like, "Yeah, that was a bad move, dude." But I think what's happening now is maybe they're capitalizing on it. So anyway, they arrested him, um, and they're trying to impeach him, and he faces multiple investigations, and has been banned from leaving the country, just like the Tates. By the way, Andrew Tate and his brother are saying that they won their case. It's been thrown out. That's a lie. It's no. I'll show you in a minute. During the pre-dawn raid, I think this is just explaining this is just explaining the raid. Who cares? All right. So that's what's going on in South Korea. And finally, Pam Bondi will be in front of the Senate panel today. I know that a bunch of people in the chat are talking about Pete Hegseth's confirmation yesterday, and yes, Pete did amazing. My favorite part was when Elizabeth Warren was like going after him about, will you commit to not being a general? And he's like, not. He's like, I'm not a general. Oh, that's in the chat. Yep, that's my favorite part too. Who said that? TPH14 said the exact same thing. My favorite part was, I'm not a general. And Markwayne Mullin destroyed the entirety of the Senate when he was like, hey, how many of you guys have showed up drunk to vote? And everybody was like, oh, shit. But if you didn't watch that Senate hearing, Pete will be confirmed. I would bet money on it. It didn't go poorly for him. They tried to destroy his character, and they were like, you drink and you've cheated on your wives. And everyone's like, okay. Like, okay. I'm pretty sure we just like I think at this point the moral superiority complex, especially from fucking Washington, is laughable. Right? Who is it? Bob Menendez that is literally just got indicted. Like, like it's just like, hey, fucking, what's up? Oh, Pete Hegseth has had a hard time finding love. And he drinks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The fucking guy who served in the military drinks. It's like, I'm pretty sure that all of them do. I drink. I'm not drinking right now. I'm off until April, but I don't have any plans to fucking quit alcohol forever. I'm just gonna reset my body for 3 months. So Pete has committed to doing that for 4 years. He said, I won't drink. He's like, okay, if you guys have a problem with it, I won't drink. That to me sounds like the response of somebody that is not an alcoholic. Because he probably would have been like, I know I'll get caught. I don't care if he does, but I don't even care if he backtracks on that. I don't. I really don't. Right? If Pete Hegseth is like, you know what? Fuck you. I am gonna have a drink. I'll be like, okay, can you do your job? Are you going to do your job? Why do these people not get that we don't care anymore? Right? I care about criminality. Okay? I care about criminality. I really do. I don't care about lawfare on Trump, right? Because that's not criminality. That's you tried to find a criminal. Every person watching this video, I think, commits an average of like 4 felonies a day or something. Like, it's like if you had somebody following you around 24/7, they would catch you in a crime, whether you knew you were doing it or not. How many of you fucking don't wear your seatbelt? How many of you have fucking rolled to a stop sign? I know that those aren't felonies, but you understand what I'm saying. There are things that people do on a daily basis that you could use lawfare for. Shit like Trump, that's not criminality. Shit like Andrew Tate, that's criminal. But shit like Pete Hegseth sleeping around and having some drinks, nah, I don't care. I don't fucking care. And they're going to try to do the same thing to Pam Bondi today because they're fucking trash. They're absolutely trash. Pam Bondi will get grilled and they'll bring up something personal. And she'll handle it like a fucking champ and it'll be over. I think that all of Trump's they're all getting confirmed. Because I think that if they weren't getting confirmed, then we'd be hearing a little bit more panic out of the Trump side. Pete stayed calm when Tim Kaine was being insufferable. Yeah. Pete stayed calm when a lot of things were going on. YouTube chat is coming in here. By the way, guys, like this video and go to Rumble. All right, YouTube is only going to be here for today and tomorrow, and then I'm not putting the YouTube chat in here anymore because I want you to be on Rumble. I will constantly remind anyone who's watching on YouTube that I can't see you starting next week. Just like X, I can't see you. All right, that's why if you're watching this video on X, the post that I make says, head over to Rumble for the live chat. Bringing people to Rumble is a bigger deal than you understand. That app needs to dominate YouTube because YouTube has become a communist cunty platform, and I hope they fucking ban me off of it. The only reason I am even streaming to that garbage piece of shit platform is because I want to see how long it takes. I know they will ban me eventually. Cunt. Can I say that? Faggot. Like I don't like doing that like the the clickbaity shit, but I just want to I want to see how long it takes. I don't want to force it actually. Let's just do our show normal. Let's not try to get banned. Let's do our show normal. Anyway, I don't need to read all that. Pam Bondi is going to get confirmed. And by the way, I'm not thrilled about Pam Bondi. But after seeing how Matt Gaetz reacted to Andrew Tate, I'm way more excited about her than Matt Gaetz. I think it was a good move for the Democrats to get Matt Gaetz out of the way. Thank you. We thank you. Democrats, we thank you for getting Matt Gaetz out of the way. You did a good job. You saved us. Oh, do we got a hater? We got a hater. We finally got a hater who came here into the live chat. We'll get to you in a minute, stoop kid. Anyway, had to come over here to trash this fact. You know I can just mute you if you keep it up, but go ahead, do your thing. All right. Here is the screenshot for the past 24 hours. Yeah, no. Okay. Yep, you are you're done. You're done. See, that's the beauty of wait. For this live stream or for 5 minutes. Yeah, let's do for this live stream. Let's bring them back for tomorrow. Who do I need to make a moderator? No, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it myself. Show ain't that big yet. Real quick though, I think it's gonna be in here. This whole censorship fucking gaslighting talking point thingy. It's like I don't think that people understand what censorship is. Censorship is not what I just did. I just shut that cunt up in my comment section or in my live chat because he was coming over here and within 10 seconds he left 3 comments, right? So he was about to try to hijack my chat, right? And ruin it for everybody else. So when somebody comes in and exhibits like cunty behavior, right? So this is my platform right here. This is mine, right? I own this. This is mine. This is my platform, right? It's technically Rumble's platform, but this is my page on Rumble's platform. I shut that motherfucker up, right? Did I censor him? You could say I censored him, but nah, I just shut him up. I just kicked him the fuck out, right? Elon taking away your fucking check mark did not go as far as I just did. And I did not violate anyone's free speech by doing that. It's the same concept of this is my house, okay? If you were to be in my house, if you were to be sitting on one of these 2 couches behind me, and you were to say the shit that you type, I would kick you out of my house. I'd probably beat the fuck out of you, but I would kick you out. Bare minimum, I would be like, get the fuck out of my house. Get out. That's not censorship, right? That's self-respect. I respect this page enough where I keep everyone who wants to be here happy, not censorship. Anyway, let's go through the past 24 hours on the Misfit Patriot social media page because it's been spicy. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have to go. I put this together pretty quick. Okay, so Alex Rosen did a challenge for me where he was like, he came out of nowhere. It was unprovoked. I think I did mention him a few days ago, but it wasn't directed at him. I said like, oh, all these accounts who don't call out Andrew Tate. I go, I Fight for Clicks doesn't call out Andrew Tate. Valentina Gomez doesn't call out Andrew Tate. But I didn't make a post about Alex Rosen. But I wake up and fucking Alex Rosen has some challenge for me, right? Where it's like, if Misfit Patriot can bench 225 pounds, then I'll put Israel as our greatest ally in my bio. And I'm like, I can do that. Like I can bench 225. I think for 12. It's not a flex, not a brag. I go work out. I work out. Right? So I usually do reps of 225 for 8 is my usual rep set. Do 255 for 5. So I go, I don't want to do your challenge, all right? Your challenge is stupid. Okay? Your challenge is fucking gay. It's stupid and it's retarded because it's low IQ clickbait bullshit. That's your content. My content is designed to do something. My content, like I was telling you earlier, I don't post by accident. I do troll, but that's not an accident either. So I was like, I don't want to do it. I go, don't change your bio. Don't support me. Don't do nothing. I don't care. Right. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. Alex Rosen supports Andrew Tate. I'm going to show you a fucking text that I sent Sean. I sent Sean this text. I sent Sean this text right here. And it says, the only reason I'm going to challenge him is I want to confirm that he actually supports Andrew Tate because on Alex's page, if you type in the word Tate in 2023, he says, I'm not even an Andrew Tate fan. Right? So he's like, I'm not even an Andrew Tate fan. And I'm like, yeah, but you're in the same group. You're in the same circle, the same network of all the people that are coming at me and all the people that I've been going after. You're all in the clique. I go, so I would bet you do support Tate. So I fucking go, I'll do the challenge, but then I snuck in a whole bunch of stuff about Andrew Tate. And by doing that, Alex replies with, yeah, the Tates have broken 0 laws. And I was like, fucking gotcha. That's exactly what I did. So this right here from this morning is just mocking him, right? This is just me trolling because I'm like, if you could do as many pull-ups as me, I will change my bio to Alex Rosen, the pedophile poacher, supports the Tate brothers even though they brag about banging 15-year-olds while being in their 30s, which is ick and true. Here's some screenshots from Tristan Tate. Drake Bell of Nickelodeon's Drake and Josh has been charged with sex crimes against a minor. Okay. This is from 2021. Tristan Tate said, leave him alone. 15 is legal in most civilized countries. Yeah. That's somebody in their 30s saying that you should be able to bang 15-year-olds without being charged with a crime. Okay. Here's another Tristan Tate tweet. Some Americans are calling me a pedophile because I don't think 18 is the age of consent. Americans think the whole world is America. It's 15 to 16 almost everywhere else. I take solace in the fact that they also don't think a 20-year-old man can drink a beer. Lunatic society. Okay, so you understand that the age of consent, right, doesn't mean everyone should be able to fuck 15-year-olds if it's the age of consent in your country, right? It's like, yeah, legally can you do it? Yeah. Is it fucking creepy and pedophile-y? Yeah. Like, it's like, that would be more for like, okay, 18-year-old man with a 15-year-old girlfriend would probably be the furthest I would stretch it. Like, I would be like, that's a 3-year gap. And I would say, like, even 18, it's kind of like, it's still a little creepy, dude. Like, it's like, whoa. Like, 17, 15, okay. 16, 15, perfectly fine, right? 15, 15, they're both having sex. They're both consenting under the law. But you're fucking 30, you fucking creep. You're in your 30s, and you're like, but look it, there's a rule. They drew a line. They drew a line on when I can fuck it. So I'm gonna be over here at the far end of the line, fucking 15-year-olds because I'm in a civilized country. You're still a pedophile, you dumb cunt. It's what it is. That's what that is. That's pedophilia. You're a fucking pedophile. And Alex Rosen is buddies with Tristan Tate. Okay. So, then there's North Carolina. I'm gonna try to pause these things. Uh, eh, eh, Here we go. This also came out today. This is the Bucharest court has now revealed more details about the hearing on the 19th of December, the Tate trial, where the case file was sent back to the prosecutors. This destroys the narrative that they have gotten off, that this whole case has been dropped. You can read all this. Um, the court acknowledged that the prosecutor had remedied certain issues, such as identifying specific financial sums linked to the allegation. Essentially, the case is returned back to the prosecutor so that they can resubmit it. This is very common in legal practice. It does not mean that the Tates have won their case. They are telling everybody that's what it means, but they are dirty fucking liars. That's all that's going on. They're just lying. Um, there's really no other way to put it. They are just lying. I don't know why, by the way, because this is gonna come full circle. There's no way out of this. It's going to come full circle where it's like, there's in a few months. All right, give it a few months. I am going to be doing a fucking I told you so tour, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm trying to help you guys out now by trying to get you on board now so you can jump ship, because that's what happened to me. I was supporting these fucking cunts like 6 months ago, right? And then they started talking about fucking, genocide, and I was like, "Ugh, you guys are retarded." But I was like, "Okay, they're retarded." But I never looked into any of the details of this case, right? I never really looked. I never really dug, because I did the same thing that most people are doing. Oh shit, I got to take a quick break right now because my buddy's calling me and he's with my mom. I will be right back, guys, okay? Let me just give you the intro screen. Yep. Oh shit. You know what? Hold up. Fuck. I didn't have the mic on. So guys, my buddy right now, yeah, somebody just goes no audio. My buddy right now, he was like, "Put me on the podcast." He's right now my buddy's shopping for my mom who is like, so this is what I've been doing. I've been trying to get my friends to go up there. And he goes, "Hey, put me on the podcast. You remember that guy?" So say that part again.
So that guy that was mean to you, and we were drinking in the garage that night.
Yeah.
This guy was mean to me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna fight him. So, because that's what friends do, I guess. I don't know what I was doing. I was drunk, and I like sent him a message, and I was like, "What's up, you fat clown? I'm coming to Tampa. I'm gonna fight you." And then he like responded, and he was like, "Fat? That's funny." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fat too. I can say it." Um, and then he's like, "Oh, he's like, you like to hang out at cigars," like insinuating that he had like found out things about me, like. They should be careful who you talk to on the internet. And I was like, "Oh, I don't care about that at all. Like, I'll give you my address." Like, I'm not one of these weird internet people who's like, "Let's all find each other and take pictures of each other's houses." Like, I'll burn your house down. Just tell me where you are, dude. Like, it doesn't have to be that weird. But
I don't think they can hear you. I'm not sure they can hear you that well, but this is great. I will it's working. Okay, hold on. Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't care if I called it. I wanted to tell you about it. And then I was like, honestly, dude, like, I'm not even like mad at you. Like, I'm just drunk, but like, we can fight. Whatever you want to do.
For the record, guys, he's talking about. It's funny that you called about this, right? Because um, early I was just talking about this in the show. Do you know who Andrew Tate is? Yeah, Andrew Tate's coming after me, right? Because I called him a pedophile because there's a video of him beating up a 15-year-old girl that he was pimping out, and he's been lying to us this whole time. He's an actual scumbag. I'll tell you about it later.
The guy with the weird accent with the fancy cars?
Yeah, dude. You know, all those indictments that he's going through, they're all legit. Anyway, so I posted about I was like, I thought this dude was cool, but dude, the evidence against him. And anyway, so he called me a Jew. He called me a Jew.
What? That makes sense.
And
so do people on the internet still like yell at you?
yeah, that's what we were just talking about. So anyway, my buddy on the phone here is talking about Tizzy Ent, and Tizzy. I'm talking to my audience, Ryan. So my buddy on the phone here, I'm talking about Tizzy Ent earlier in the show because I'm like, yo, the left has come after me hardcore, and now I got people like Andrew Tate on the right. They're coming after me. And
is that Tizzy guy? Is he a liberal dude?
yeah, Tizzy's super liberal.
I like his haircut.
I like his haircut too. You know, we're literally doing a podcast where we're having a conversation, and I think like 50 people are just watching me have a speakerphone conversation with my friend from like elementary school. So let me.
You know what, dude? Some of the funniest things I've ever said have been on fucking long
You know, you know, you would be a good co-host if you could. I'm gonna get you set up. I'm gonna get you set up with OBS.
Dude, are you kidding me? I don't give a shit talking internet with you. Nothing to do tonight.
Okay, well, let's set that up. I'm gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna give them the intro screen again, and you're gonna give me the grocery list so I can walk you through it, and then I'm gonna get back to my podcast. So give.
I'm gonna be on it for the rest of the day. Fuck you.
All right, hold on. This is my podcast now, guys. I'll be back in a minute, and we'll continue with this. Oh wait, wrong button. There we go. my god, my friends are fucking awesome. So yeah, that's my best friend from freaking middle school. Yeah, middle school. And he's out taking care of my mom right now. I sent up some money and he's grocery shopping for her. And I while we were doing that like live call, I was like, you know, it would probably be the fucking it would probably be one of the best podcasts to have him on as a guest. So I think I'll follow up with him and we will bring Ryan on because the conversation we used to joke, me and him used to joke before the internet about if there was a like a we would think like a video camera on our dashboard while we were driving, then it would be like the best MTV show. This is I'm showing my age right now. But we would be like, "Yo, if there was a video camera filming us having these conversations, it would be on MTV." And then the internet basically turned into that. And I'm like, we were just talking about this last time I was up there. I'm like, we missed an opportunity with the video camera dash cam idea. But anyway, um, so let's get back to this. We left off at the Romanian shit with Andrew Tate. Okay, here we go. Now, this one is kind of important, and we got Viva Frey, who I like. And this is another thing, guys. You don't want to start attacking these accounts who are defending Andrew Tate. Some of them, right? If they're clearly just, you know, but people like Russell Brand, Viva Frey, couple others, right? They can be brought in. They're reasonable people that are most likely just not seeing the evidence. They probably have some kind of willful ignorance. And I think that this is like a clinic on how you should do it. Okay. So Viva responds with there's no evidence against Andrew Tate. Where's the evidence? So I respond with the evidence. Okay. I go, Viva, hi. Here's the evidence he raped a 15-year-old. The girl in this video, who goes by Vivian, has been confirmed 6 ways to Sunday to have been 15 years old at the time of making this video. If you go through my post for the past few days and actually look at the evidence, you will. I can't remember what else I wrote, but I'm like, you will probably see objectively that that dude is not the dude to be supporting. All right. And that's it. And then, hey, if you do that a few times and they continue to ignore it, right, move on. Just move on and fucking say, hey, I tried. Right? You can lead a horse to water. Yeah, there it is. I know it's a small thing to ask when you're making such an accusation. Where is your evidence? I just gave it to there. You asked and answered. All right. Here's the evidence. This is the charging document where the girl was 17 years old in 2014. Confirmed. 17 in 2014. Andrew Tate is on video multiple times talking about how that video was filmed in 2012, and they have confirmed her age through many through her own social media, through her own admission. They've put together a timeline, and they've come to the conclusion that at the time she was right there, the very last line, 15 years old. So there's ignorance is not gonna cut it anymore. I have responded. So let's keep moving through the timeline. All right. This is a post I made this morning. There's a reason why I'm pressing this so hard. If you don't see it, I don't give a fuck. If I look crazy, I don't give a fuck. If I'm coming after people that you like on social media, I don't give a fuck. You don't have to follow me. I hope you still do. But if you see me beefing with somebody that you like and you pick a side, right? Totally your prerogative. Go ahead. It's not going to affect my fucking day if some of you popular people start unfollowing me because they have more followers. I don't fucking care. This isn't high school. This isn't a popularity contest. I don't fucking care. What I'm doing is for the right reasons. It's for morality, not clout. I don't care. All right, I don't. If you want X to be a popularity contest, cool. You go hang out with the cool kids, right? I'll be over here with my soul still intact. But the reason why I'm doing this, and one of the reasons why I'm doing this, is this meme personified, right? Young Christian men. Isn't he based? And then here's the church, and then it's Islam, narcissism, materialism, hedonism, even potentially Marxism, totalitarianism, and all the isms, all the bad isms, right, are in this Trojan horse of Andrew Tate. Right? It's like, oh, look at this gift I gave you. He's got 10.5 million followers. He's super based. He's what we need right now. He's a masculine man. Now, it's a Trojan horse. He's going to get in and fuck everything up. He is trying to bring. And you know who's in this horse? I know we're using an analogy right now. Alex Rosen, Candace Owens, the Hodge twins, fucking Ian Smith Fitness, Ian Carroll. They're all in there, right? He has a whole bunch of conservative influencers inside this Trojan horse waiting to get in to the MAGA movement. I know that this one is the church, but if you replace church with MAGA, he's bringing all them in and they're just going to like go everywhere and take us all out. I'm telling you, it's fucking it's one of the biggest things that we are facing right now, and I promise you it is. Right? I think we're going to be fine, by the way. But that is not going to stop me from ringing that fucking alarm. I don't think this is going to go anywhere. I think that in the end, soon, hopefully, people will realize that, they fucked up. And I don't think there will be enough damage where it will matter. Yeah, Tate, that's a video about Tate going 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, even though he was doing his webcam service up until 2022, just 3 years ago. And he was in videos in 2021 saying he hasn't done it in 10 years. So do the fucking math. The guy's a liar. Here's another good read. These are a couple of good reads summarizing the post. This one right here, Andrew Tate is paying influencers to push his messaging, right? Ryan something, don't know who it is, don't give a fuck who it is, it doesn't matter. Ryan something told Myron Gaines, the guy that comes after me sometimes, that Tate is paying him to interview the ex-boyfriend of one of Tate's alleged trafficking victims. So Ryan, this guy Ryan is telling Myron, right? Tate pays more money, he gets priority. Tate is paying influencers directly to push his narrative. So if he's doing it with this guy Ryan, you don't think he's doing it with people like potentially Alex Rosen? Do you don't think that Candace Owens got paid for that fucking interview where she was sitting down basically simping out for him? They're millionaires. I mean, they got their money by being pimps, but they're still millionaires. They still have a lot of money. People like money. Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy? Yeah, like money. I like money. I can't believe you like money too. That's what this fucking conservative movement has turned into, a bunch of dumb Dax Shepherds. By the way, it's completely unrelated, but my buddy Matt Tardillo interviewed the wife of Matt Livelsberger, the Vegas Cybertruck bomber. I haven't watched the full interview yet, but I posted it, so you could. I'm going to go check it out later today. From what I understand, we jumped the gun on that, myself included. Not happy about it, not happy with myself, but, hindsight's 2020. Looking back, that man had a family, a wife, a child, and we were all sitting here doing all of our theories the whole time while she was mourning. So, that just goes to show you we're we're humans. We make mistakes, and we should be more cognizant of that in the future. I like how Dan Bongino has that Dan Bongino rule. I ignore it most of the time. But in this instance, I wish I did. I wish I took the Dan Bongino rule and put it into effect. I wish I waited. Um, but I didn't. So, if I highly doubt that she sees this. If you see this, I apologize. I apologize for making a whole bunch of wild accusations, some of which I believe I was right about. But one of them was that his wife left him, and that's why he did it. It does not appear that that's the case. It does not appear that that part of the story was true. So I shared bad intel. So, and that's my fault. I'm just owning it. I'm just owning it and apologizing. Okay, next up we got Myron Gaines, the same guy we were just talking about, the one that was in those texts where they admit that Tate is paying influencers. He's coming at me because he shared a meme that was like a rabbi with the Nike symbol. The Nike symbol is a check mark. Um, and it said kike or something. And I wrote, speaking of check marks, where's yours? So his response was, oh, you guys, you say fuck cancel culture and you're pro censorship. Nothing about your account is being censored. He's not being censored at all. Look at his analytics. He's got 1.3 thousand likes under a comment on my page. He's got plenty of followers. You got plenty of reach, bro. You're out there. You seem to be doing very fine in the voice department. You have a voice, right? Your voice is totally out there. You're just not being paid for it. And you shouldn't be, because I know you use bots. I know you use bots and fake engagement to pump up your numbers, which is essentially fraud, right? You should be arrested if you do that. If you go to a social media platform that pays you based off of authentic engagement, and then you manipulate that platform so that you can make more money, you are essentially stealing from Elon Musk, right? That's fraud. Like, you are a fraud, and you should lose your check mark. You should lose your check mark, lose your platform, and go to jail if you do that. And when I see Myron Gaines on some of his clips that people send me, and he's going, let's ratio, I know what that means. What that means is he's telling his followers, right? He's like, they're hearing it. He knows what he's doing. They're hearing it and they're going, bot bomb. Let's bot bomb, bot bomb, bot bomb. Let's bot bomb Elon and ratio Elon Musk. You really fucking think, you fucking nitwit, you really fucking think that your shitty small account that's just a bunch of anti fucking it's not even anti-Semitic, it's just fake racism garbage, right? You really think that your small account ratioed the largest account on X naturally, authentically, right? The math ain't mathin'. The dude has 220 million fucking followers, right? His account is so fucking big, it is statistically impossible for you to ratio him. So, the only logical explanation is you're using spam and bots. And that's why I responded, not censorship. Nothing about that is censorship. Let's see. This one, oh, here's the here's the post that Alex made. All right. If this was the post, if the coward misfit patriot can bench raw 225 as many times as I can overhead press it, I will subscribe to his page. He still hasn't subscribed, by the way, and put Israel is our greatest ally in my bio for a week. And you can see what I said. Oh wait, maybe not, but doesn't matter. Yeah, here we go. There's his bio. Yeah, his bio is Israel is our greatest ally. He doesn't believe it. It doesn't matter, and it's not why I did it anyway. But here's something interesting. Maybe it's coming up. No, I'm just scrolling through some replies. Yep, there's Viva again. Just through some replies. Um, this is a good one. Tate can't become a prime minister because he can't be elected to be one. He says he's running for a position that you need to be nominated for, so it's kind of a grift. Yeah, here. Oh, this is the image that Myron shared. He thinks that if you make fun of him for this, then you're just pro censorship. That's the funny thing about these fucking, we call them the woke right. The reason we call them the woke right is because they act like the woke left. They attack, 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 and then they cry foul when you fight back. Right? The left does that all the time. Right? The left is like, let's dox a bunch of people. Let's dox the Supreme Court. And then the left would be like, can you believe that this person was fired for doxing? It's like, yeah, we can. Yeah. Fucking easy. Yeah. There you go. Speaking of check marks, where's yours? That's what I said. Here's a cool meme that Grok made me. Me with 30,000 followers and Tate with 10.5 million. You know, he didn't ratio me on the post about him. So in the opposite, I'm actually doing a lot better. And I love that song. If you guys haven't heard this song, it's called David by Noah Gunderson. That is a fucking hype up gym song. Like, that is how I walk into the gym, right? It's like, I wanna fight like. You gotta fucking go listen to that after this. Alex should change his name to I Fight for Clicks. These are the screenshots that I was just explaining to you, and we got this right here. This is pretty damning evidence. Tristan Tate. Now, the reason why those bubbles are blacked out is because before Tristan Tate wrote this, he blocked me. I never had an interaction with Tristan Tate, but he blocked me. And then within a few minutes of, like, so you can see Alex Rosen posted, not a few minutes, all right, maybe within an hour. Within an hour of Alex posting this about me, Tristan, who's a very, very busy, very, very popular person, right, went and found it. Tristan Tate blocked me, little old me, little 30,000 account misfit patriot, and he decided to comment on it. And he said about me, you'll meet him one day, I'm sure, Alex. He's talking about me. He will try to fuck one of your decoys. That is essentially calling me a pedophile, right? Because Alex has decoys who reach out to people and trap them. So Alex is probably right now using all of the resources he has to try to find out if I'm a pedophile. Nope, no, I'm not. Oh shit, that sucks. Oh, shucks. Nope, I will never meet one of your decoys. I feel that people who abuse children are fucking disgusting. Like your friend Tristan here, who literally just a few minutes ago was on the screen saying that you should be able to bang 15-year-olds. And it's funny because Alex goes after people who are in their 30s who try to bang 15-year-olds. The irony here is fucking palpable. Yep, there it is. It's like, yo. All right. Yeah, again, with Russell Brand, same thing. You got to do the same thing, right? Don't be tell these people what your thoughts are without hardcore attacking them because it'll make them back up, right? It'll make them dismiss you if you're like, "You support a pedophile," right? Instead, right? Try a little bit more of a gentler touch. Oh shit, dude. Marisol, please text one to confirm your consent for receiving text messages. This is from my mom's nursing rehab facility. It's fine. It's nothing. Yeah. So I said, yes, I agree. At this point with censorship, this is what Russell Brand said. It's almost more dangerous to say the word pedophile than to actually be one. And I wrote, yeah, I agree. The way people like you are defending Andrew Tate means it's pretty safe out there for predators. Um, then that's how you get them, man. You flip it on them, but don't scream at them. All right, there's Matt Tardillo again. Pete Hegseth, we already talked about. Told you what this retard is doing, and he's proving me right. I told you about what Andrew Tate is trying to do. He's trying to conflate himself to Trump. Look at what Andrew Tate posted. All right, last night. Trump accuses sex crimes. Tate accuses sex crimes. Trump vilified by old recordings making jokes. Tate vilified by old recordings making jokes. Trump false court case and lawfare. Tate false court case and lawfare. Trump wins. Tate wins. This is some straight up gaslighting bullshit, right? Trump accused of sex crimes. Tate accused of sex crimes. Both of those things are true. Trump vilified by old recordings making jokes. Tate vilified by old recordings making jokes. Not true. Tate is being vilified by old recordings of him beating up a 15-year-old girl he pimped out and raped. That's the difference. Trump false court cases in lawfare. Tate false court cases in lawfare. Again, not true. Trump false court cases in lawfare. Yes. Tate, a real case that is lawful. They have real evidence. It's not lawfare at all. You moved to Romania because they had a more fair justice system, and even they were like, bro, you posted this shit? What is wrong with you? You posted your own evidence, dummy. Trump wins, Tate loses. Promise. It's coming. And again, guys, while I am sounding the alarm, I think that everything's going to be fine, right? This is a big, big problem, but we're doing the work to stop it. I think we've already kind of done the work. I think that we got loud enough already, but I'm gonna keep going because I just want to make sure. All right. I just want to make sure, like you don't touch like people who go hunting, right? You think the deer is down. You think the deer is down. It's not moving. It don't look like it's breathing, all right? But you don't get close to it until you are 1,000% sure. You do a little kick, you poke it with the rifle, right? Because if that fucker wakes up and whips its head around quick enough, right, you're going to get an antler in the jugular. So I'm just going to make sure, right? The deer has been shot. It's been shot. Yeah, this is me just dunking on Alex Rosen, proving to him that I didn't care about that. And I think that's it. So we got through all of it. All right. Let's see. We got some people in the YouTube chat. I want to go check something real quick. Oh, looks like I can't. I can't open the browser until I close the YouTube chat. It's fine. I'm not sure how many people are on my YouTube, but regarding COVID-19 vaccinations, you are not vaccinating my mother. That is not happening. I'll talk to them later today. This is an automatic message from the rehab facility. It's like about COVID-19 vaccinations. My mom already had COVID. You're not vaccinating her. Not in her condition. Absolutely not. Guess who's her healthcare proxy, bitch? I will not do that. That is not happening. She just had COVID like 2 months ago. Like, no. You keep that shit away from her. You give her fucking ivermectin. It's like, dude, are we just trying to kill old people? Like, are we really doing it? Is that what we're doing? Are we really doing it? Like, COVID-19 in nursing homes at the onset was that was very telling. Yeah, it's very telling. It's like, hey, where does this virus kill people the most? Right where my mom is, and you want to jab her with that shit? Yeah, okay. Nope, I'll let the tumor do it. That was That was a little more. I have a very dark sense of humor. She would have fucking laughed. All right, my mom would have laughed at that. Don't trust me. She would have laughed. All right, let's do the shout outs and let me get you out of here. Let's go through and see if there's anybody with some good comments first. Okay, I DM'd you on IG, one of the protesters that is Stolen Valor guy on TikTok. Ben Shapiro's reel had a good zoom in on him. Oh, what is it? Greg Stoker? Yeah, Stoker. Greg Stoker is in a protester video. I'm sure he is. All these activists, all these TikTokers, like I just told you guys, they're funded, they're paid, they're networks. These networks are paid by some type of financial entity, right? Now, Andrew Tate may be paying some small influencers, right? But it also works with George Soros. It works with other billionaires whose names we do not know, right? Narratives are pushed on social media, period, right? Influencers are paid to push narratives. That is a fact. That is not my opinion. That is not a conspiracy theory. I have been approached. People have wanted me to do it. I have told them to fuck off, right? There is no argument against that. So if you know that there are influencers who are paid to push certain messaging, right, then that means that those same influencers would probably be paid to show up to protests, right? We see this with the BLM riots and the BLM riots in 2020, right? You remember they had the yellow signs. It was a yellow sign with a little black bar at the bottom, right? And it said fucking I can't breathe or whatever, some stupid shit, right? It said I can't breathe. And then fucking fast forward to the pro-Palestine protests like fucking 3-4 years later, yellow signs, black bar, yellow sign, black bar at the bottom. And it says from the river to the sea. It says I can't breathe one day, from the river to the sea another day, right? And under the black bar, there's the organization. You go and you look at the organization, you look up who funds that organization. And it gets traced back to, you guessed it, George Soros. Both of them. Proven. I did it. I don't have the screenshots on me right now. I did the deep dive way back when. Last year. It's true. So yeah, if that fucking Stolen Valor TikTok cunt is at one of those protests, that doesn't shock me at all because it's all organized. It's all networks and organized. You know, this gets into the conspiracy fact and critical thinking. It looks like conspiracy theory, but it's not. This is what I try to do. I try to do conspiracy fact critical thinking, deductive reasoning. You should go back and watch Alpha Shane's arrest. No. Good morning, Misfits. Made it in the nick time. Hello. First, divide and conquer. Yep, that's another one. Divide and conquer is definitely a strategy. It's beyond time to expose a congressional list of payoffs for sexual and harassment. That's another problem that we have. You know, another thing I want to say, guys, is if you think that I'm not focused on the right shit right now, understand that I've done the math, right? So, like, there are people that are talking about the border. There are people that are talking about this. There are people that are talking about that. There are people that are talking about this. And if nobody's talking about this, that's where I come in. Okay? Trust me, I have not lost sight of the big picture here. The internet is a vast place with pockets of people talking about topics. And if I think that one is not being covered, I will cover it. Right? It doesn't take away from the messaging overall in total. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. There's an army of us. We built up a network. That is what MAGA is. The online conservative movement, okay? The very big players at the top, the Benny Johnsons, the fucking I don't know, insert name here, right? Those people, they're all saying the same thing every day. Okay? They're saying the same fucking thing every day. So, it's not like the information isn't going to be covered by the big players. I'm a very small player, right? Um But this problem that I'm looking at with Andrew Tate and the network, right? Because it's really not just about Andrew Tate, it's about the network. It's not a coincidence that in the past 6 months, right, I've gone after Jake Shields, Ian Smith, Alex Rosen, Candace Owens. You know, it's not a coincidence that Myron Gaines, it's not a coincidence that that group, Nick Fuentes, the woke right, whatever you want to call them, they're a group, a network. It's not a coincidence that months ago I was slowly going after them, and now I'm hitting the fucking gas because we're getting close to the top. It's not a coincidence. I promise you. This is not, I didn't fall into this by accident. This has been a long game. And I think that we got Zach talking about how old he is. I bet he's 8. Zach talking about how old he is. I bet he hasn't. I bet he didn't have an 8-track player in his car. No, but I did have a cassette tape deck. I did have a tape deck. I did not have an 8-track player. I'm not that old. I'm 39. What do you think about DOQ Holiday? He's a deranged. I have no idea who that is. DOQ. I'm assuming Doc Holiday. I have no idea who that is. Candace got her money by marrying a rich Brit. Yeah, and that's the thing that we talked about that yesterday, so I won't go into it again. But watch the show from yesterday if you want my theory on that. I think that Candace is one of the hoes. I think that Candace may be one of the hoes, right? You know, Candace Owens' husband was friends with Andrew Tate before they got married, and Andrew Tate ran a course on how to get women to fall in love with you. Get one of your hoes to fall in love with you, and then, quote, this is an Andrew Tate quote, they will do whatever you want. Candace married that guy after 17 days. If Candace is one of the hoes, then what Andrew Tate or and her husband may have wanted them to do, because you can get them to do whatever you want, might be infiltrate the conservative online community and start pushing our crazy anti-Jew propaganda. The timeline matches up, guys. It fits. Is it a theory? Yes. Does it fit really, really well? Also, yes. She could be one of the hoes from the Pimpin' Hose degree campus. That could be it. I don't know. She could just be a fucking crazy person that snapped. Some people are like, she got pregnant in her hormones. I'm like, maybe that's also a conspiracy theory. We're all just giving theories, and the only people that really know are Candace Owens and Andrew Tate, and we're not gonna fucking like get into their brain. So, Brophy, somebody new here. How the fuck did we go from screaming about child trafficking to the Tates and turning a blind eye? Very, very good point. Let's see here. Moon McDare, speaking of nursing homes, I saw that Cuomo is leading the New York City mayor. People just don't fucking learn. They just don't learn. Yep, they really don't. I mean, New York, I say it all the time. New York and California, um, Chicago, a couple other places, they're lost. Get the fuck out of there. I said I'm not helping any of the people in California with the fix their fucking houses. I'm not helping any of the people in California who voted for that shit. And people lost their shit on me. They go, not everybody voted for it. I know. But I can't help the people who didn't vote for it, right? Without helping the people who did. So I can't help any of you. I'm sorry. You should have left. You should fucking leave. And by the way, I practice what I preach. I was in Massachusetts in 2017 and I fucking left. You know what? I'm so much happier here. It's so much better here. Why are you still there? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out! Jeremy Piven followed me, by the way, and now I can do that and I can know that he approves of it. That is the Ari special. Love it. Absolutely love it. Jeremy Piven followed me. And he is a Jew. The Jews love me. And that upsets people, and I don't know why. All right, I think we're good. We got to the bottom of the list. Okay, YouTube, you get a special shout out, but to reiterate, not for long. You better get your ass over to Rumble. All three of you. We got Heart_Bender, Gypsy Cat. Please stay calmed when Tim Kaine. Pete stayed calm. Oh, Pete stayed calm. Talking about the Pete Hegseth. GYPZ Cat. Gypsy Cat. And DB Cohen are in the YouTube chat. Let's get rid of that chat. Now, let's get to the real important people. The Rumble chat. Left Cali 30 years ago, left Mass in 2015. That's what's up. See, Crazy Mullen McGroin knows. Crazy Mullen McGroin, he knows how to do shit. Cali 30 years ago was fucking awesome, right? Cali 30 years ago was, wouldn't it be nice if we were... That was California, right? Then it started to suck. I was there 20 years ago. It started to suck. I lasted a month and a half. I moved to San Diego and I was like, nope. Nope. On the edge, yes, I will. But then he went to Mass, and Mass was cool up until 2015 too. Massachusetts was like, yeah, let's go to the bar, dude. It's fucking awesome here. And then they were like, you know what? We're gonna raise your state taxes. And I had left in 2017. But yeah, Moon McDare knows what's up. Zach, can you give a quick rundown about Gates' response about Tate? I did cover this earlier in the show, but I don't know about Gates anymore. I thought that I liked him, and now I don't know. And it has nothing to do with Andrew Tate, him defending Andrew Tate. I think Matt Gaetz can still fall into the Russell Brand category. The thing about Matt Gaetz is the way he got out of Congress and went to OAN, it gives me the ick. It gives me the ick, right? Because I get it. Like I thought that he was like, okay, the ethics report is bullshit, and Trump nominated me, so I'm gonna get out of Congress so I don't hurt Trump. And I was like, yeah, I go, that tracks, that makes sense, right? And then he could have gone back into Congress. He really could have, because the ethics report was coming out regardless, and they weren't going to kick him out. And then when he was like, I'm not going back to Congress, I'm going to go to OAN, and I don't know, it kind of seems like he was guilty of some stuff. It kind of seems like maybe he was like, I'm not saying that he did everything. Like, I'm not saying that he's a pedophile or anything or a fucking sexual abuser. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that maybe it's like, maybe he was just like, he's like, yeah, like this whole attorney general thing didn't work out. So I don't know. I really don't know about Matt Gaetz. He could be a very nice guy. Could be the fucking devil. I have no idea. Time will tell. Time will tell on everybody. Nobody's getting out. Nobody is getting out of this shit without some type of repercussions. They don't have to be here either, you know. When it's time to stand in front of that fucking gate, you're gonna have to fucking. They're gonna open that book and they're gonna be like, "Yo, dude, no entrada." All right, let's do the shout outs. Brophe, 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 GOP, Papa Palatine, hold up, hey, go for Papa Palpatine, go for Papa Palpatine. See, these are new people, guys. I told you here, P1s, all my regulars. What did I tell you? I told you this. We're gonna start growing this fucking page. We're doing it. We're growing the page. Brophy, go for Papa Palpatine. That's gonna be, if you are a fucking regular, I'm gonna have trouble with that one. Brophy, go for Papa Palpatine. Go for Papa Palpatine. Go for Papa Palpatine. I think I got it. I think I can do that every time now. Same thing happened with other people in here, right? I'll get it. TPH14, Crazy Moan McGroin. See, I thought Crazy Moan, I thought it was Moen. Moen, like mowing the lawn. No, it's Crazy Moan, like McGroin. On the Edge, Emerald Sonic 78, Moon McDare, DJ. Wait, see? D Jake, not DJ Ake. D Jake 78, another new one. That's 3 newbies. And the hater that was here. Did I already say Moon McDare? I think I did. Rascals, K Hart 917. Let me see here. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? Good morning, fellow Jews. Let's give Stoop Kid 69 a shout out. That douchebag that was in here. All right, Stoop Kid 69. Film What Matters is in here as well. Or was. Georgia Mom 2015 is always in here with a good morning comment. And I think that might be everybody. Okay. Tonight, weekly breakdown, me and Sean. I have a feeling it's going to be a fucking fantastic show. Because all of this, Andrew Tate, Ian Carroll, all this shit has happened in the past 7 days. So we got a lot of stuff that we can get to. Go for pee-pee. So, oh shit, we already gave you a fucking, you're already getting roasted. Go for Papa Palpatine. They're telling me I need to call you Go for pee-pee. Go for pee-pee. It's kind of mean, guys. If they want to be called Go for pee-pee, I will call them Go for pee-pee. If they want to be called Go for Papa Palpatine, I will call them Go for Papa Palpatine, even though that is a fucking tongue twister. Shut up! Shut up, train! Shut up! I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or tonight. I'll see you guys tonight. All right. Peace!